everyone, and welcome back to Fractures of Reality. Just letting you all know that next week will be our last session for the year because we're going to be breaking for the Christmas break. So do be aware that there will be a break for December into probably resume January. I'm not 100% on the week yet. I believe it's the 6th, but either way, enjoy your holidays, and we're breaking, so next week will be our last session. So, the last session, we dealt with the Phoenix. Cricket revealed what happens to him, and it turns out people die when they are killed. And he's told everyone not to tell Cicada that, regardless. While that was all happening, Charlotte finished creating her Warforged. The body rests there with a portion of the soul inside. You get based on the size of the core, it looks like you need maybe one more piece to fill in the soul.
Alright.
So that's it. You've been in there for about a little over a day and a half at this point. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess realizing that there's something else for me to do with that, I'll just go outside to retrace, or Charlotte goes outside to retrace her thoughts.
Alright, you step outside and you can see Cicada and Ryu out there.
Hey, Charlotte. She waves at you.
Hey.
You've been in there for a long while. What you been working on in there?
Nah, it's just a project. Been a long one, so I'm almost done with it.
Oh, well, I would like to see it when it's done, if that's
Yeah.
okay.
I'll show you when it's done. Still
Yeah,
almost done.
that'd be neat. Anyways, I'm gonna go call Lar about something.
Okay.
Like that,
Charlotte.
like that weird dungeon she teleported us to that one night.
Yep. Well, it's actually concerning this flower. The blue flower.
Charlotte just shrugs and heads back inside then.
Don't forget to grab some water and food.
I got people for that.
Alright, the little fellas.
Okay.
I'm not sure what else Charlotte wants to do, so.
Yeah. That's really it. I don't really want to plan on doing anything else. Don't have any plans. Been gone for too long.
Alright, well, does anyone have anything they would like to do? Because if you guys can't think of something, we can end the game right here.
Oh god. Well,
And just not do us.
Yeah.
I'm just making a joke, Nick. I know. I know you've been away, it's fine.
well, anyways, I'm gonna call Lar now.
Alright.
Using divination.
Okay. Allah, you're currently resting with Min's 3. You know, Min's 3 is basically like a giant rug that purrs. Min's 4 is a fridge, by the way.
Oh,
He walks around and follows you.
how many mittens does she have?
How many Agrashis are on the field in the world?
Oh my yeesh.
So, you're, relaxing on your purring rug, and you start to hear a phone. Bring, 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 bring.
Alar groans hearing this. You assume it's one of her clerics, and then just cries out for Eris. Eris! It's them again!
It's them.
Fine, I'll handle it this time.
Thank you.
I decently, another centaur walks out and just reaches into the air, and a phone materializes, and they pull it and hold it to the air, and they go, "Yes, hello."
Yes, hello. Is the goddess Alara there? I have something that they would like to see.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh, Eris rubs her head as she hangs up the phone, and then turns to Alara and then says, "I have good news. It's for you." And then she walks away.
uh, where's that other person? Is she down there yet still? Fine, I'll go do it. And cicada and a bolt of lightning right next to you. Alara forms into it. She lands and looks at you.
She is holding the blue flower. All of her feathers are ruffled.
Hold on. One minute. One slight, small, where is it? What? No. Hold on. Did I move it to NPCs? I must have moved it. Yes, it's probably in NPCs under, acquaintances? No, it's not there. Allies and... I found it! It's under allies and family.
I disagree completely on both those terms, but that's fine.
I found it. And that's what matters.
Okay.
A lost picture exists. And there you go. That's what you see.
That's a good one too.
Be proud. You've improved a ton since then.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, all of her feathers are ruffled, and she's holding the vase with the blue flower in it.
Alar glares at Cicada, a very judgmental, expression on her eyes, or on all over her features as she stares at her. Does she notice it's the flower in question? She blinks, leans down, very, 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 very low, to stare at this flower and examine its authenticity. Oh. Don't worry about it. No, I'm today. I'm too tired. Leave me alone.
The authenticity.
That's the word. Yeah. My brain is going a little dead.
We can just say you're high. That will be in character.
No.
I'm teasing. I know Alara isn't always doing the substances. It was just a joke.
Huh.
Ow.
So there's only two possible places you could have gotten this.
Yeah, we found this in this weird dungeon we got pulled into with a lot of doors.
Oh, you got the easy one. That's good.
That was the easy one?
Don't worry about it. So, this is a token of gratitude for withstanding mental strenuous affairs, I would seems. Is this all you have procured from that area?
We also got a bone necklace. Clara has that. The fox woman.
Oh, I see. You must have really pissed off a dream druid. This is more of a apology.
Uh, oh
But
goodness.
as tradition is, I appreciate you bringing this back. It reminds me of someone I used to love a very long time ago. Alara would motion the flower over to her.
Uh, yeah, she hands it back to you.
Alrighty. So, with that said, I'm grateful for it. Are you wanting anything in return? This is normally what the offer would be.
Hmm. Well, we're going after this giant water serpent next, and it has one of the magic stones that we're looking for.
In that case, they'd probably want Sasha.
Yeah. Water. No, I don't do well in oceans, sadly.
Oh,
I can try to give you the Sasha, but that's another journey. You might go to another underwater realm full of for just his favor.
eh,
You do a quick scan and you just basically you do the a god equivalent of you glance behind your shoulder and go, "Hey Sasha, what are you doing currently? Where are you?" But like no one else sees this, but you do the god equivalent of that, and you get the response that he's at the southeast port, like trying to stop people from killing his pet serpent.
Uh,
oh,
oh,
Mm.
I just suddenly just makes a small like chuckle. Does Alar know like the relevance of this pet serpent? Yeah.
I mean, you are a goddess, and Alara isn't stupid. She likes to pretend to be, but she's not stupid. So yes, she would put two and two together.
Okay. So you're trying to kill a serpent to get a stone, correct?
well, maybe not kill, but we do need the stone from it.
No, serpents, they normally very keen on holding what treasures they have, especially with the dragons in that aspect.
Yeah, I figured.
And do I know some annoying dragons?
Eh,
Far off in like another city, like a town with apples. Um, Nate sneezes.
Some real annoying dragons.
still, we like really need that stone.
How important is the stone to you?
Uh, important enough to use it to save the world?
Hmm. And how important is that to me?
That you wouldn't have any nature left if there's no world.
Hmm. All right. That's fair. That's very, very, very important to have nature. Okay. Are you asking for assistance on getting the item in particular, correct?
Yes, that is
Hmm.
exactly what I am asking.
I just want to make sure I got the full information down. Let me see. Alar just thinks for a moment.
You get the god equivalent of like Sasha. Sasha speaks to you and just says, "Just tell them to come find me when they're ready to take off. When they're ready to talk, I can get the stone for them. It's not a big deal."
Alar just simply sighs. You make it no fun, Sasha, out loud.
He pauses for a moment and then he just goes and sighs and says, "Very well, I will have them do a quest."
Thank you. Make sure it's very, very extraordinarily long and painful, okay? I mean, except for the bird. Make sure the bird passes on it for now.
You know this is why I'm so bad with names. Ah! What is Sylvester? That's the name. No, this is why Sylvester. You know, this is why Sylvester dislikes you.
What? The vessel likes me. What is this? She's actually yelling this out loud now, angry.
So, Allah was talking to you, Cicada, and then Allah suddenly started talking to the air behind her.
She is very
Jeez.
confused.
You're so mean, you know? How dare you?
Oh, hold on just a second. Oh, let's see. Block.
Wait, what? You
And
can't just block me.
No, someone was posting things.
Someone was trying to do a naughty.
Oh. Confused, okay.
In Twitch chat. Anyway, continue. Yeah, Sasha just you don't get a response from Sasha, but you can feel him staring at you judgmentally.
I don't have to explain myself. I wasn't going to do anything to your serpent. You know, Tanuki's more fun than you anyway.
Oh.
Is this a conversation I should be listening in on?
Shush! I'm not talking to you right now. Alar just puts a hand in front of Cicada.
I take it you don't want to come to the next game of Gods and Planets.
But my level 20 human's still far. He just got a job and kids too, man. Fine. Alright, but just make sure you hear my request except for the bird.
Yes, I will give them a quest and I will make sure the bird succeeds. And you owe me. You can take charge of a session in the future, so I can actually play.
Could just tell that to Alex. Alar just grumbles about that.
Eh.
I'm gonna make another one now. It's gonna be Windows theme. Hope you enjoy that, jerk.
Eh?
Oh yeah, so Lars just basically been talking to herself this entire time in front of Cicada.
And she has to put an arm out as if Cicada was interrupting her. Very important talk.
Either way, like Sasha turns away and you get the impression like he's done talking to you, like he's got things to do, like making sure ships don't crash and, you know, answering prayers and, you know, making sailors' lives easier because he's
Oh, productive. I see. Ugh.
Doing stuff.
Oh, I see. I'll make Min's 3022 an extra sharp shade of glass for you, jerk. Alar grumbles. And then looks over to Cicada. Okay. You'll have to meet a friend of mine over at the port. He will definitely assist you on your journey.
Okay.
Don't worry, he's a very reliable friend, even though he's a jerk. I hate him.
Okay.
Alar just smiles. Good luck.
Okay,
It'll be at
thank
the.
you.
As I recall, he was somewhere on the shoreline of. What's that one city? It's probably not important. Vienna's been. Nah, I don't even think that mattered. It's not even relevant anymore. Larger shrugs. Alright, that's all. I'm gonna go inside real quick.
Okay, bye.
Alright, thank you. I'll put it on my shrine for my grandmother. Alar just chimes, and then she moves inside.
And I guess she's just gone now.
No, she's an ass.
By the way, this is critically important. It's extremely important. Thorax, I need to know. Does Fiona come to the yearly game of Gods and Planets?
And
And if she does, what character does she play?
This is very important.
Yes. What I'm trying to think. She plays the most evil character possible. I know that.
Oh.
So she plays a mother?
Oh god.
Evil in a general sense.
Jeez,
Yeah,
don't tell Kagura that.
it really depends on the, I guess, the theme of the game. Well, let's still.
Yeah.
If we were going with
Like,
Alar's
basically,
current method, Vienna would be like a corporate boss.
she's
So, Gods and Planets is a game where basically everyone has a god and they go to planets and try to take them over. And the goal of the game is to basically take control of the planet either through force or through political means, and all the gods basically are trying to take one planet at a time, and the one with the most planets at the end wins.
Oh, it's
all
not
right.
even
So
a D&D
okay,
game.
she's the kind of character who would immediately get to work undermining the rule of the other gods, and so she can just steal all their planets out from under them.
Yeah, you've probably so the human fighter Alar, that was basically your character, your
Mm-hmm.
I forget what it's called, the
Avatar?
avatar, yeah. Your they get some of your abilities but not all of your abilities. Also, Vienna has stolen 3 planets from you in a row now.
Okay.
And then there's Sylvester who's trying to take planets in the most creative ways possible.
Yeah, like all of you have a couple of planets, and you have gotten one over on Vienna, where you managed to get a planet before her. And yeah, as for your sister, she's not really interested into that sort of thing. She's more interested in boys and that sort of thing. Like it's Eris, you know.
Nerd.
And as Sasha runs it, Alex of course would be there. And let's see. Yeah, Tanuki, of course Tanuki plays. Dorogumo did play like briefly, like they're that player that came to one session and then never showed up again.
Oh.
So she came because she came and then they just left.
And then she died.
Yeah. So no big loss in the no big loss at the table there. But yeah.
So wait,
Yes.
wait, Alar just went inside the house.
Yeah.
Wait, so Alar's in the house. Oh boy. Well, hearing the commotion, Jezebel would probably end up walking out to go check what's going on.
Oh, it's been a while since seeing you. How have you been?
She kind of pauses for a second, blinks, and then she goes, fine. And then she kind of turns her eyes. Lady Rue didn't send you here, did she?
And if she did, why would she?
Curious, because the fact that you were here, Lady Alar.
So, let's just bring it out to you open. Jezebel, what have you done recently?
Jezebel kind of like bites her lip, and she just kind of gives a smile. She goes, I'm not sure you, Lady Alar. I've done a lot of many things these past couple days and months.
Alar just gives a trained smile very charismatic on that one. And she looks to Jezzo shortly after, still holding a perfectly calm and very pleasant smile, but has a hint of malice and anger behind it. Jezebel, I remember something Sylvester has mentioned to me earlier.
She gets a strange smile. Ah, you spoke to the Lady Sylvester, have you?
Kinda. Really depends on what you mean by speaking. So, I'm curious, Jezebel. What caused such an incident over in that city nearby?
Isabel grimaces a little bit and she just continues to try. She puts her hands behind her back, trying to smile innocently. As she goes, I'm afraid circumstances has me that I must keep my lips sealed, Lady Alar.
Oh, even to a god? That's not a very good way of keeping your own life in check, Jezebel.
To be fair, Lady Alar, there is a place that I'm pretty sure Lady Sylvester would like me to not reveal, since it is technically her sacred place to be at. And I, under the greatest respect for the lovely Lady Sylvester, would probably think it best I not talk about it to reveal the location.
Ah, Sylvester. Alar just chimes at that. It really doesn't matter much to me. I'm more upset you damaged the landscape in your volcanic giant bird attack recently.
She kind of opens.
I'd like to just sorry. I'd like to imagine that all through this, Alara is eating chicken, like in one of those KFC buckets.
She was earlier, probably. She is a person that would be like, the ground is dead, so we eat and rebirth the ground kind of deal. So she will eat animals for survival reasons. It's that kind of druid. We protect
No.
them until they're dead. And we
I get that. It's just more. I thought it'd be funny if she was eating this while also saying this too. Anyway, continue, Ninja. Sorry.
Okay.
She holds up a finger and she goes, in my defense, Lady Alar, I did not call upon her phoenix. That was an associate of mine who went a little overboard, and he did admit and apologize to the Lady Sylvester.
Ah. Very well, he did.
And it was not his fault. Her voice kind of cracked as she's.
So, Jezebel, this is part of your Thieves Guild, correct?
Her eyes glance to the side and back forward. She goes, maybe.
And as an organization, whatever act of a few would reflect on the whole, correct? Let me explain it this way. If one of my clerics has destroyed or defiled a sacred grounds of my land, a lot of their whole group would be in trouble, not just the one. It's the responsibility of the whole, Jezebel.
But she again looks a little. She starts to kind of sweat a little bit. She can feel Alar's glare or stare just burning into her. I don't know how he managed to get it. And to be fair, Lady Sylvester is having difficulty keeping that poor phoenix under wraps. And usually, in this circumstances, you could technically blame the individual, since it technically was maybe partially my fault, but he did say he overreacted.
I'll let it go with a warning, since you did not cause the volcanic issue to erupt too early. However, if you damage that much of natural land again, Jezebel, I will not be kind. And I already let Lady Ruler know about this too. She told me to take it easy on you.
Again, may I point out that was not really my fault. So I'm not sure why I must take the blame, but
Oh, it's no worries. It just won't be you.
right. Well, she clears her throat. She goes, not too busy. I do have some things probably for you to take to said Lady Rira from a recent exploit we got from a facility.
Alar blinks about that. Oh, I didn't. Was this? No, that's another group. Hope they're okay. It is what it is. What are you? What would you like me to take back to Rura, though?
Jezebel somewhat relaxes a bit, looking a little more serious and also deep inside really glad the topic has changed. And she motions to her room upstairs. She goes, in the facility, we took down a mad doctor that would use parts of different creatures and animals to create interesting, unique new creatures. And unfortunately, one was steel dragons.
Oh, I see.
So I have some parts that we managed to take from the facility that I'm pretty sure Lady Brewer would like to give a proper burial. If you would be so kind to take it to her, I would greatly appreciate it.
Alar nods at this. I'll take it to Rura. I know it's very important to her and to you in those regards. How much I'll give you respect for. As in a way, I do owe the same amount to Silver Dragons. Or Steel Dragons, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Steel Dragons.
Isabel nods and puts a hand over her heart, giving us a while. She goes, I would greatly appreciate this very much. Despite the fact that that I have been occupied with, and she motions to the house, this group here, I still take my job very seriously. And still would like to make sure that anything related to steel dragons is protected, or at least returned back to its proper home.
I'll see what I can do. I'm sorry I cannot help you with your further journeys, though. I currently have a bunch of my clerics and druids trying to fix the natural causes of the land in general. It's always enough keeping work. And currently my future idol is currently very far away, and I gotta punish her for that later. Stupid astral shifting planes.
Just what kind of scratches the side of her scales and face. She goes, well, I do not wish to interfere with that because I'm pretty sure Lady Sves has also told me that my own father has also been quite busy. If you could just know that we're doing okay and that he does not need to worry about me, then I would appreciate that because I already know he's I'm pretty sure I don't need to explain it to you.
No. I'll go ahead and send it to Rura. We mean to have a better conversation period with her anyway.
Oh, I'm honored
So-
I can give you the chance to go talk to her.
I know
She gives a
she'll like
smile.
it. No, I like it too. Speaking of, I heard you have a fox in here who has something in mind as well.
Foxy? She tilts her head curious.
Oh, it's not him outside. At least,
Oh,
according to your friend, it wasn't. They were supposed to be inside the house.
I guess say at this time, Clara just opportunity just walks by. She's like, "Oh, hello. What are you doing here, Alar?"
Just what kind of makes a sound in realization.
Huh. Olar just looks over Clara for a moment, tilting her head a bit. Makes you a little happy. She comments to herself for a moment. And then she reaverts her gaze back to Clara fully. I heard you got something in mind. I would like to have it, please.
Oh, is this the bone necklace? She says as she pulls it off.
Yeah. Just making sure that your friend was right about it. I'm appreciative of that.
She hands it over.
Alar would gently take it, and she holds a fond smile before putting it away.
Also, I imagine that Alara would be able to smell something from Clora's room.
Yeah.
Your name?
Oh, I'm Clora.
Yeah, well, hello, Clara. I don't think I properly introduced myself to you, but I am Alar, goddess of emotions, and it's good to meet you.
She gives a curtsy. It's nice to meet you too.
And I appreciate you handing over the necklace back. It was one I made for my lover a long time ago.
What was it doing in there then? Or do you know why it was in there?
Not necessarily. That area was sort of an accident. I was experimenting, and some of the creatures came alive during my domain and took some of the stuff, so I sealed them away.
Hmm.
Normally, it's a
What about that
terrorizing place.
What about that door guy who's just stuck there?
He is a construct to a degree. And actually, he is in this world. Funny thing about dreams is there's a parallel reality to those.
Hmm. Okay.
Most dream druids see them when we're really high. Connects us to nature and knows realities a little better.
So all of your clerics go high then?
It helps. Not very talented ones don't need it as much. They probably still use it though.
Okay.
Your wildfire druids tend to just go burn down forests when they want to commune with their natural spirit. Jumbo mumbo.
Jumbo mumbo.
Isabel kind of like gives a sheepish smile, like kind of like tilting to try to get Alar's voice. She goes, Lady Alar, if you ever need a companion to help you out whenever you take your dreams, or I'd be glad to assist.
I'm grateful for that, Jezebel. Maybe I'll take you up on that offer one day. I currently do owe your group a favor so far, and I hope that my friend will be able to assist you on that.
A favor?
Mm-hmm. It's not the only item that was given. You can thank Cicada for that.
She says, curiously glancing outside, and then she gives a smile. She goes, well, whatever we decide to do, I do appreciate it. You did save me the trip as well for sending these to Lady Brura. And she takes a sigh. She goes, I will try to behave better.
Oh, hell no. Just don't mess up my land. Cause as much chaos as you want, dear.
So
Kind of gives a shrug with a okay kind of look.
She is the goddess of chaos, after all.
So are you saying the 2 items is 2 favors, or is it a favor for both of them, or?
Nice try, dear.
I'm just trying
Just-
to understand, okay?
No, Alar gives like a firm no to Clora.
And in case you wanted to know if she did any insight, Clora innocently did not want to have more than a favor. She just wanted to understand.
Wow, you're innocent. It's so sad. Alar just comments.
Dizzle kind of like whispers, like, you have no idea.
This generation of bards are really weird. Alar just comments.
Says the one who seduced a literal dragon.
And that was my prime.
Yep. I remember that.
I'm
Well, I'm apparently young for my species. Have you met my parents?
no, and I don't even know what you are. I can see that much, and I'd rather not deal with it. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I mean, your mother's upstairs right now, dead. So.
Oh, why? Apparently, my mom died. So she'll get better.
Jezebel just like
Wait, what? Jezebel?
I'm just saying.
And
may
you
not-
actually heard a thunderous boom in her voice.
Jezebel holds her hands up. She goes, "I'm just saying you may not want to know the details, Lelar, because Dear Clara is brutally honest."
Alar goes upstairs.
Oh no.
Okay.
Already upstairs, as far as I understand.
Just
Just
outside,
to-
and then just starts to like power walk outside.
Just to make sure it's clear, the one who said that was Rango, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Just because I didn't get to say that was what Rango was saying. He says your mother's upstairs dead.
And
But yeah, you head upstairs and you find the foul smelling thing is a corpse. Yay.
Dad says apparently she'll get better.
Alar just closed the door. All right. Well, I had whatever my opinions of you, Miss Clara, had before we had this talk. They're definitely dead now. Alar just leaves. In a bolt of lightning.
I try to warn you.
oh no. See, this is why we don't deal with eldritch abominations.
Jezebel just shakes her head, already hearing like or seeing the flash or hearing the thunder, whatever it is, and like, okay, yeah, she's gone. And then just shakes her head and goes to go find a drink.
What just happened?
You just met Lady Alar. You're welcome. And probably scarred her for life. Good job.
Wait, I scarred a god?
More like you gave her a bad impression.
So, just for my own amusement, what's the first thing Alar does when she gets back to the Min's domain?
The Min's domain is what we're calling that. Okay. First thing she is gonna do is she is gonna put a very strong curse on Clara and make sure she has nightmares for the next 3 years of her life.
No.
Okay.
That's harsh.
Alar's like, if I can't sleep tonight anymore, if I can't sleep during the night anymore, neither can you.
So,
Harsh.
you do so. Okay, what's next?
She's gonna try to peer over the area and see where Sasslash is at and try to communicate with him.
Zashawas is, by the docks where he said he was. Just, you can easily go visit him. You are a god.
Okay, well, she's gonna go and visit him.
Alright. You find him just chilling.
Hey, remember that quest I asked you to do to bring those on those people?
Yeah.
I changed my mind. Do it to only the one in the pink.
He stares at you.
Appreciate it.
He continues to stare at you.
You're doing this again, aren't you? You remind me of someone else. Can't place my finger on it. But anyway, thanks, Kay. Thanks, bye. All I just cheers and just like vanishes away again, goes to rednecks later on.
Special Ash closes his eyes for a moment and then lets out a breath. Finally, she's gone.
If I ignore it, it will go away.
Alright,
So yeah, that happened.
so what
I'm
do you
not sure
guys...
how Ryu would react to a literal god visiting visiting the house.
This is like the 17th time this happened.
My father, and then now Sylvester, and then Alar. So it's like we should be getting used to this by now.
So, what do you guys do next?
What does everybody else want to do? Because that was my thing. So
I mean, you guys have an hour this week and 2 hours next week to do downtime stuff, and you guys have got to learn how to do downtime yourself. I can't just keep throwing carnivals at you.
I wish you did. I wish they were angry carnivals this time.
I'll see what I can do.
oh
Alright,
no.
I'll pencil out in for next week.
Deku.
Clara, innocent of any unfortunate fates awaiting her, attempts to play the game with her mini self and try to.
Wait, no, I already did an angry carnival, Neku.
Priorities.
Don't you remember? It got swallowed up into a fracture.
I wasn't there for that.
Oh, you weren't. I'm sorry. It was right before you joined, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
There's
Yeah, I've already done an angry carnival, so I'll do another one for you though.
Okay. Thanks.
It almost got turned into a demon. So
Yeah,
Gloria, were
I
you about
just
to say
imagine
something? I'm
Alar's
sorry.
like. I just imagine Alar's like, you know what? I'm gonna make her life even more painful. Here, have an evil carnival.
not again.
regardless, I'll add that to the list for next week. Regardless, you still have an hour this week.
Okay, well, if no one else got something, I'll do something.
Yeah, Fred.
Yeah, because the thing I was gonna do was go visit Rura and take the stuff back, but Alar did that for me already. So yay!
You?
Clara has resumed playing a game with her little self, unbeknownst to not thinking about
Yep,
unaware
we got that.
of any potential fates. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So what are you doing, Neku?
Charlotte's gonna walk in the house. Hey, what happened? I heard some flashing.
Oh yeah, you just missed Alar visiting.
Oh, okay. Nothing special then.
What?
Ooh, nothing special.
What do
Jezebel
you mean
says, rolling
nothing
her
special?
Jezebel rolls her eyes. She goes, "You didn't get lectured by said god, thank you."
Oh, so the normal for you too then, eh? Oh, Charlotte just raises a brow. How's Alex doing?
She says sarcastically, and then grabs a drink, and then like just ups the bottle into her mouth.
So she said that we would be able to contact one of her friends at the shore to get the stone from the water serpent. Potentially.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, at least I made
But
it
from what
convenient.
I gathered from a very disjointed conversation that I didn't get half the
Mhm.
side of,
Mm-hmm.
we're probably going to have to work for it.
Oh. That's annoying.
Yeah. But people are kind of sick and but what It's it's a little complicated.
The journey is never easy, Jezebel says, waving the bottle.
Jezebel,
Hmm?
what's your perception?
My perception. Not very high.
Okay.
Wait. So, like passive perception or
Passive.
just perception?
Yeah, passive. Passive. I'm
Okay,
just
I was about to
curious.
say.
Yeah, no worries.
Still
I'm
not very
asking
high
for no
anyway.
reason. Okay.
We're only 10.
Minus
Okay.
12.
Minus 12.
Okay. Wow, you guys have terrible. Am I the one who's holding the perception key here?
Yeah,
Or Ryu? Wow, that's crazy.
Ryu has 13.
It's me. Okay. Wow, he doesn't have perfect. Okay, that's crazy. It's always
I
me
have
for some
insight
reason.
though. So.
Insight is good. I like insight. Okay. Just let your bottle vanishes.
So what kind of blanks for a second, and then she goes, "Did I drop it?" She looks on the floor.
It's on Cicada's head.
Eh? How did this get here?
Huh. I didn't tell him to do that.
What?
Excuse me?
Tell who?
So I'll fix it later. Charlotte just grumbles.
Charlotte, what are you planning?
What do you mean what am I planning? I'm just building stuff. Don't really
What
plan
kind
for it.
of stuff?
What do you Cicada? Now you know me. Maybe.
Yes, and that's what
Huh.
makes us worried.
There's an explosion from inside the shed.
Jezebel gives her a sarcastic look while glancing at the shed.
Well, that can't be me if I'm here.
It's in your shop.
I
And we all know
will
who else
have
could
to-
be in there making a mess of things.
So after hearing the explosion, Clara just runs out the door to make sure that the horse is still okay.
The horse is a little spooked, but they're fine. Anyway, Charlotte, you see Raichi walk out, and there's like a big burst of smoke as she steps out, and she says, Charlotte?
You used the wrench, didn't you?
I used the wrench.
This is why you're not allowed to use the wrench.
She pouts a bit. Maybe if it got me my own wrench.
That was your own wrench, right, She? That's the worst part. I gave you tools!
And now, shut up! She slams the door. And then she opens it and says, I need some time. And she slams the door again, and then she opens it and says, it's bright outside, now my arms are burned. And then she slams the door again.
Alright. Hey, Cicada.
Yeah, she took like... Sorry, go on.
Yeah. No, I know she probably took burn damage from that.
Yeah, it's like 100 radiant damage.
Oh
Oh.
man, her arm is
Oof.
gone.
Yeah.
Hey, Cicada, I hate to ask this suddenly. But can I have a bucket of blood this time?
Oh my. Uh,
Say a
I would ask
bucket?
Flora, but I assume that whatever is in her body would not be actually good taste for Raichi.
uh. I'm only doing this because Raichi is a friend, okay? And you are also a friend.
Oh, I appreciate it. I'm glad you think me so highly. Charlotte smiles.
Jezebel frowns at you.
Hey, Giselle, what's wrong?
This is the last time I'm doing this.
The door... The door opens. Cricket looks to Charlotte and says, is this for one of your experiments?
No, this is to heal Raichi for being Raichi.
Cricket reaches out his left arm and grabs his wrist of his right arm and then says, I shall factor this under making you strong. And then he pulls his arm off. And then just offers it as it drips blood.
Oh, this will definitely help. At least right, she can not have to go at night to harm some random travelers. I mean, do nothing at all, randomly bad. Charlotte corrects herself. Thank you. Charlotte takes the arm, and it's actually longer than Charlotte because Charlotte's a small person.
As for Cricket, there's a little bit of blood, and then the blood around the wound sort of closes, sort of flattens, and then the arm sort of just like fades back in, and then he rolls his shoulder a bit, and now he's got 2 arms again. And all that's left is the arm that's still bleeding blood, and the puddle that's growing on the floor.
Charlotte makes like a very casual, like workday whistling tone as she goes back in the garage, like just a normal day for her.
Just
And
will
leave a
roll.
trail of blood as she's dragging the arm.
Did Raichi open the door for Clara then?
Oh,
Raichi doesn't have any arms left. They were burned off. The door's just been left open.
Okay, she goes and just starts healing.
Wait,
Not
can
that's
you
gonna
even...
help with R.
No, don't! I'm dead!
yeah, you don't
Korax
heal her.
Korax tackles her to the ground.
Thank you,
Does it-
Korax.
Not work like that?
No.
Undead. Yeah, healing magic does the same thing to her that sunlight would.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's fine, Clora. However, even if you accidentally kill Raichi, I'll make sure your entire life is hell. So don't do that, please. Charlotte smiles.
The smile.
Slowly backs away.
I appreciate you helping, but yeah, this is why we ask first.
Okay.
And Raichi again has no arms at the moment. There's like stumps where like going up to maybe her elbows, and the rest is just like an ash, like it's been turned to ash. And she looks to hey, you think you could give me a hand?
Dang, you
Oh
stole
my
my
God.
pun.
Um,
Sucks, but I'll hand it. I'll just hand it over to you instead. Charlotte hands.
oh,
I hate you both. I hate you both, man.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, but you really, I didn't mean to arm you there.
Don't worry, you and me, we're just shoulder to shoulder in closeness.
I will lead this call. I will lead this call, y'all. This is why we're made for each other, man.
Raichi drinks the arm, and she starts nibbling at it a little bit, and she says, "There's some juicy marrow in here too."
Yeah, well, I took an entire arm for you. Don't worry.
She
She get that arm anyway. Clara didn't see where she got the arm.
Someone.
It looks like Cricket's arm, so 1 + 1 = 2.
Did Cricket give you his arm?
He just lent me a hand.
Isabel is going to lightly leap over the trail of blood to go over to Cicada, asks for the bottle back with a shake of her head. She goes, "I can't believe I'm with this crew. Can I have that bottle back, please, dear?"
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was quite handy.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't even look at you and hands it to you. she's just shocked that happened.
You guys can't see it, but I am frowning disappointment at all of you.
Hey,
Oh.
Jezebel, when
No.
you looked at Cicada to get the bottle, it vanishes again. It's on the table now.
She's trying to hold in something as she just stomps inside. Once she's inside, she just slams the door.
But yeah,
Get out of it.
but yeah, Raichi, drinks the blood, and then She looks to the disembodied arm, and she sort of like tilts it left and right, and then looks to Charlotte and says, "Can you use this for anything? I'm done with it."
Oh, is all the blood gone?
Yeah, though I guess I could use it for seconds.
No, you'd rather have it fresh, so sure we'll go buy you some nearby merchants one day.
She nods and she just sort of grabs the arm and awkwardly puts it in a corner, like it's a broom.
Alrighty. So, what did we learn?
Not to touch the wrench.
The wrench did
Alright.
this to you?
Well, it wasn't.
This to her.
Charlotte made me a new wrench, and well, I saw a screw that was a little loose, and I accidentally pushed the red button.
The red button had nothing. Was not even near the screw, Reggie.
Right, she begins to sweat a bit.
You mean the giant one that says "Do not push or it will explode"?
Maybe.
Is this the
Why,
one you guys
actually-
are talking about over here?
Chlora,
Florida.
Charlotte, cocks her gun. Get out! You're not welcome here anymore.
Get out.
Just stand out of the way.
She steps out
Move
of the
on.
shed.
Shoo. No, you're not. You're too close. Get away further.
6 feet
Charlotte's still
apart.
aiming the gun at Chlora. Still too far. Too close. Still too close.
Further.
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 I still see you for the window. Further.
Why does everyone hate me now?
Oh.
Not that we hate you, Chlora. Charlotte yells out.
Keeping
You're
you
just a
safe from
danger to
yourself.
we're keeping you safe from everything. All right, that should be good
Everything really
enough.
that dangerous?
Charlotte can't hear you this point. So Charlotte looks back to Richie. All right, so no pressing the red button. Do I need to paint it blue? For some reason, you always press the red one.
Right, she sweats a little bit more.
You pressed the blue one too, didn't you?
Downstairs, an alarm starts blaring. Brrrt, brrrt, brrrt.
Just hear a loud groan. We have to leave. Hey, someone open the door!
Brrrt, brrrt, brrrt. Warning! Warning!
Open the door!
Okay.
Warning! Decontamination in progress.
What's happening?
Charlotte, like, vortex sorts Raichi out of there and into the house.
She lands with a thud. And waves the stumps. Hey everyone!
Ah,
Isabel is sitting in the chair with her legs up on the table, just gulping down the bottle. She ain't paying attention to nobody anymore.
Come on, Shiva! Your Charlotte beckons the mech to relieve the shed too.
Boom. Boom.
Wait! Charlotte goes back inside, grabs the robot body, and drags it out too now. Alright, there, that should be everything. It's nice knowing you.
what?
There's now a giant explosion in the background. The shed is no more.
Now what happens is the shed actually crumples inward and vanishes.
Oh. Oh, an implosion. Huh. Didn't actually think that would happen.
What just happened? She's poking her head out of the door.
How do I explain this so an idiot knows? Everything went inside into infinity, and it is no longer existing because it is infinited.
So it just ceased to exist?
You see, when something exists too much, Cicada, it ceases to exist.
Uh,
So
mean,
now
I
it exists everywhere?
No, because if it exists everywhere, then it would no longer exist.
nevertheless, I didn't realize you had so many dangerous things in there. Gosh.
I told her not to press the blue button. I painted it blue so she would not press it because she keeps pressing the red one.
What about the yellow one? Did the yellow one do anything?
It would if it was still around.
Oh,
Also, what is that? She points down at the Warforged body that she dragged out.
It's a project.
That
Uh,
that's your project.
Yes.
do you need help with your project since your shed is missing?
Oh, you're offering your room, Clora, so I can use it for my lab? Thanks.
Not sure that's what I said.
That's what you said. Okay, I appreciate it. Say less, Clora. Trot drags the body into the into the room.
so, Neku, because your perception is so high, you notice the grass directly underneath where your shed was is lightly being pushed up, as if something's trying to dig out.
Oh.
What?
Oh, uh
When I asked if you wanted help, I didn't mean offering my room. I meant, are there other ways to help?
yeah, can you distract everyone else here real quick, Clora? Play some music. Something.
Sure. She starts
Eh?
playing music.
What are you...
She starts playing nice music, that is.
I'm gonna make an insight check.
What are you what's wrong, Cicada?
Yeah, well, you're gonna need a deception check, Neku.
Oh man. Can I even lie?
Rolled a
This character?
3 blood.
It's not lying so much as you're trying to deceive them.
Okay. Pray for a 10. Yes.
You, some, Charlotte's probably just frazzled because their entire shed just, imploded.
I had so many years of stuff in there.
Claire's now playing a sad song about missing a shed.
On the world's smallest violin. In A minor. Beautiful.
In fact, it's such an important song. Show it.
Please don't play it. Please don't play it in the Discord. That will hurt my ears. Anyway, only Charlotte sees this at the moment. But yeah, a brown hand pushes its way out of the grass. Well, out of the dirt because there's no grass there.
Shiva sits on it. Her would ask Shiva to sit on the hand.
Okay. Boom. Boom. Out.
No. Charlotte, hey,
Hmm?
you can borrow my room for a bit.
Oh, I would really appreciate that. I won't impose too much. I just need a place to set the body down. It's not gonna be working or functionally. It doesn't have any power, so don't worry about that.
There's a thud sound. As if something metal just opened.
Oh,
If you just need someone for the bodies, then I'm okay with offering my room.
oh, it's just some replace. It's not even a bed.
My rolls are terrible tonight.
Thunk.
Clara continues playing the sad song about losing a shed.
Listen, Cicada. I'm sorry.
Sorry about what?
I've been a terrible friend to you in particular. I've always been asking you for things, never without any way for me to give back to you.
Diva moves away. Sorry, I interrupted you.
You're fine. I know I owe you a lot. I appreciate it. This project right here is very important to me. My biggest project my entire life. And I'm hoping to make some grounds on it.
All right. Well, I don't really need anything in return. Just hmm. You could still use my room for a little while. At least until you get the shed back up.
That'll take a little bit. I'll be
Yeah.
mostly working on rebuilding it. I'm probably just trying to get some wood. I gotta build a foundation again.
Yeah. And at this point, she looks over to what is basically no longer a shed.
There is a hole in the ground, though.
I think the underground is still salvageable.
Oh, wait, that's right. I have that entrance might still be there.
Kind of looks over down into it.
It looks strikingly similar to the mountain lab down there.
Oh wow, you've been busy.
Well, I've been gone for a few days, haven't I?
Hmm.
I was trying to do something similar to that rabbit's design from before.
Yeah, I can see that.
Picked up a few things during my talk with them.
Hmm. Do you mind if I go down there just to take a look? I don't think I've ever been down there before, and I'm curious.
Mm. I'll go down there with you, but just to make sure nothing accidentally gets pressed or used. Sound fair?
Yeah.
Oh, can I come down too?
No, you're not pressing any buttons. Shaw points the gun back at Clara. No, back off.
Okay.
You're in the same box as Raichi right now to me. Raichi might be a little lower now.
Clara goes into the same box known as the house.
Charlotte squints her eyes. Lowers her gun. Alright, we're good. I mean, what's the worst could be in that area?
Eh.
Unless Raichi installs another explosion device down there. Be more
I hope
likely than you
not.
think. It's possible. I'm not gonna rule it out.
Hmm. Well,
Raichi actually is really good.
if worst comes to worst, I do have the bar step spell.
No, that's good to hear. See, Raichi's really good at making metal and armor, but outside of that, it's either exploding or gonna implode.
Eh. Is that what you call it? Imploding. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's the opposite of exploding.
Yeah,
One
the
time,
opposite of exploding.
One time there was a person who had used one of her gauntlets that was very experimental, and their hand vanished from it. So did the gauntlet.
Okay.
I couldn't even explain that one, to be honest. I just assumed that it was trying to multiply the hand too much, and eventually it went away because it was too many of it.
concerning.
Just just a warning on that.
Right. She's gonna go down the hole.
Trot will follow after.
I mean, she has like a ton of dark vision, so.
Charlotte has no dark vision.
Oh,
I have no idea what's. I have no idea what's down there, but there's a room with a simple bed and a little workshop where, someone was staying.
Yeah, I know. No, it's okay. I gotcha.
hmm.
So far, I only got the exterior. You're done.
Pretty interesting. She starts looking about the room.
Um. Yeah, there's nothing really special in it. No, I have to find the material to even make this stuff.
Hmm. I imagine with all the money I lent you, I gave you, rather. A lot
What
of
you
this would have
paid
looked
me
like it was
with?
super expensive.
Most of it went to the actual robot body. To be fair,
Oh,
yeah. So you'd be surprised at what I actually need. It's very rare sometimes. The places won't even sell it, so it's very high demand when you need it.
hmm. Would like to meet this man eventually.
You might be closer than you think.
Hmm. I don't know if
There's
there's
just
anything else down here in
probably.
particular out of character.
Oh, out of character, probably not. Be one the real reason, I'll tell you later. But yeah, it's just a simple, very nice frame room, a small workshop table that has like some beakers in it, and that's about it so far.
Hmm. Anything magical in here?
Oh heck no,
Hmm.
opposite magical even.
It's not absent of magic. Like there is the normal magic in the year. It's not like the laboratory. It's just there's no magic items.
Right. Okay. Sorry. Apologies on that.
Just making it clear because of how the mountain was a little unique.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that was the mountain-based thing or not, so I'll just.
Okay.
That was the mountain base was like that because of the stone. And when the stone was removed, that effect faded as well.
Oh, okay.
Exceptions. Well, it seems like most everything is still intact down here, at least.
Yeah. Well, it's recently made.
Hmm.
And you got a few helping hands, and it does help, right? She does make everything explosive. When you get her normal tasks, she does them pretty well.
Hmm.
As long as you don't give her anything explosive.
Right. Or implosive.
Well, she somehow makes it implosive.
Hmm.
Can't stop that one.
Well, if it's still okay down here, it should be fun for you to continue working down here, right?
I gotta make a new pathway, but otherwise, yeah, it should take me like half a day.
Hmm. All right then.
Might be an area for Raichi later on too, just because depends how she feels. I'll ask her about it later.
Okay. And she's gonna head back up.
Okay. Well, here's a crawl back up or fly. Guess one of the two.
Out of character, I'm surprised she didn't see anyone of note down there.
Yeah.
That would be because he's inside Shiva at the moment.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why.
That's what the
I did that.
that's what the sounds were. Gabe and Dad hatching the foot.
okay. You dodged a bullet there.
Oh man, I don't want to explain that mess till later. Charlotte thoughts.
Man, so I'm gonna clean up this blood now.
Make sure you use disinfectants.
Okay. Especially with
I-
the water.
Oh, it's too late for that then.
Hmm.
The fish don't seem to mind.
Is there a cricket fish in the water?
There is. Yeah, sure. We'll say there is one.
Okay, that'll be funny. All right. Well, that's all said and done. Got someone to yell at later. Got to drag a metal body back in here. So Charlotte starts trying to pick up the metal husk that she has, and then she goes, "Oh, this is really heavy." Awkward. I'll have to wait till night and for Rach to regrow her arms again, I guess. Rach, your arms are gonna grow back normally, right?
Yeah, just need time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could grow an extra finger if you want.
I would rather you not. Make sure it's the normal ones you have.
Fine.
I don't
I'm
need two
sure.
thumbs.
I'm sure vampires have regeneration, right?
Well,
They do, yeah.
I expected that much. I did a little research on them, so I assumed she would be able to grow her arms back. But I wasn't too worried about that. I'm more surprised she blew up my lab twice. She exploded it and then imploded it.
So, do you guys have anything else you would like to do today?
Clara is curious about what's being drunk.
I think it's just water.
Okay.
I'm just telling you what Charlotte's gonna be doing for the next, a few days in general. Just to give it a bear in mind that she will be trying to gather wood to rebuild the workshop.
Yeah. Well, I'll ask this now. If you guys are really struggling to think of things you would like to do you want to make this the last session?
Hmm.
Look, I'm trying to keep it going. I'm sorry.
You're fine, Nick. But if you guys are struggling this much, we can make this the last session.
I can't do anything special with nightmares until they go to bed.
Even still, that's one small thing.
Yeah. Don't have to make a session out of it.
Like, if we're wrapping up now, I would rather you guys spend the next 30 minutes deciding on what you want to do next week, or if you even want to have a next week.
Hmm. I would like some shopping next session.
Neku was promised an evil carnival.
Nah, I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was a joke.
Anything else?
I would like to know more about this, like what Alar. I mean, I would like to get started going on to Leviathan, but if that's what our next goal is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's for after the break.
I know, but at least maybe the next session, if it's if it's gonna be short, we can at least start preparing and getting ready to take off. And then when we come back, we can get started on it.
Sure. Alright, so yeah, we'll have a session next week then. For now, though, we'll wrap up here. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next week for the last week of this year. Bye bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.